Alright guys, Mr. G here, today talking to you about something a little bit different. This is a game called Trailmakers that I played way back on release. Imagine Besiege, where you get to build stuff and complete challenges, but on a foreign planet, where you also get a little avatar dude. And you're at this planet, it builds itself as a sandbox, part open world, rally, challenge-y game. So it's got a single player element. It's got a sandbox element. It's also got some multiplayer and battle elements that just aren't quite done yet. But the gist of the game is you've got this guy, and he's got to travel around on this planet, and you've got to unlock new parts. And to get new parts, you've got to make vehicles that can solve physics puzzles and unlock those parts. Now, the world in Trailmakers also has a lot going for it. Now, it says it's a distant planet far from civilization, but it's full of all kinds of playground equipment for you to drive your vehicles on. Half pipes, jumps, hoops, more jumps, electrified things, bridges, all kinds of stuff. We're going to have to be making boats and airplanes and all kinds of other vehicles to get all the parts that we need. So we're unlocking bolts right now, which when we get a certain amount, allow us to unlock a new part for our building. Now, parts unlocked in single player will be unlocked for you in the sandbox mode. So it's interesting in that it's a build game that has really worked on integrating the single player, somewhat of a story element, into what's essentially just a creative sandbox type game where people are just building super ridiculous things, from stunt bikes to unicycles to dinosaurs to tanks. And the cool thing is there's a blueprint system where you can share your blueprints online, download other people's and check them out. However, you've got to have the parts unlocked yourself to be able to try out blueprints from other people. So it's a pretty cool game if you're into things like Scrap Mechanic, Besiege, or you guys that are my Crossout subscribers and you like building cars and things. You'll be happy to know this also has access to some weapons and things that go pew pew. And it's in early access, so they're adding all of that stuff as we speak. This game is billed at $19.99 US, so if you think 19 bucks is worth it for you, give it a go. It's pretty polished for an early access. It's come a long way since I tried it out 6 months ago. It's got a lot of things for you to play with and tweak around with, and a lot of replayability. If you found this review useful, hit that like button. You want to see more Trailmakers on my channel, let me know in the comments. I'm going to catch you all later because I got to go build stuff. Mr. G out.